everyone, I am Aina as your moderator. So here I am to discuss about our topic regarding the roles of leaderships and followerships in a small group success. But first, I would like to introduce among of our panel that will discuss about this issue. So that is our panel coming from the same background, but of course they have a different opinions on our topic which will be discussed shortly. So we all must be vague about what is meant by leaderships and followership. So why don't we invite our first panel, Ms. Akila, to briefly explain about who are the two groups are.
Okay, thanks Aina for the question. Inshallah, I will answer that. So, first we will look what is leadership and followership. Basically, leadership is referred to a leader quality, trait and behavior. A leader can influence a group behavior to achieve a set of goals in organization. So it can be said that leadership is the process of guiding individual, group and the entire organization in setting up goal and retaining effort to support goal. Leaders rely on different sources of power to influence other people, such as legitimate power, expert, reward, connection, and many more. There are a few types of leadership style, which is laissez-faire, democratic, and autocratic. Different people use a leadership style based on their preference and situation. Laissez-faire is hand-off style, which is leader give as much freedom to the follower. Democratic style is encourage follower to be part of decision making. And lastly, autocratic, which is the leader retain as much power as possible and expected follower to obey their order. No one can lead without a follower. Thiario has said that you never be a leader unless you first learn to follow and be led. A group success is not merely because of leadership. A leader effort is nothing without follower active role. This is because effective leadership equal meaningful followerships. It means leadership and followership play the role together. Without one of them, the organization will be. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Ms. Akila for the interesting sharing. And of course, we all wonder what the relationship between leaderships and followership. So let's hear the opinion from our second panel, which is Ms. Shahmi.
Thank you for the moderator for asking the question. So my answer is yes, there is reciprocal between leadership and followership because both parties need each other to achieve a good success. So in this context, I would like to highlight 4 important elements in order to achieve a good relationship between leadership and followership. The first element is trustworthy. Followership and leadership must trust each other in order to solve a task in a group to achieve a good success. Both leaders and followers may build trust by becoming mindful of their action. The second element is authentic. Followers expect credibility and vice versa from their representative. Authentic leaders are people who are in the way they collect knowledge and make choices, actively self-aware, ethical and rational. The third element is courageous. Leaders are judged by their audacity, courage, and willingness to make difficult choices. Followers do not just have to stand by as leaders take care of the keyword. Besides, adherent and important obligations. By engaging freely, taking action when appropriate, and keeping themselves accountable for modeling actions they expect others. The final element is supportive. By learning to read individuals and knowing what motivates them, followers and leaders respectively grow. Showing concern, empathy, and interacting together to build a positive atmosphere are ways in which leaders and followers are cooperative. By this way, they will achieve a good relationship on both parties. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Shahmi, for the knowledgeable explanations. Let's move to the next question. Usually, there must be a certain problem that both parties will face while they are communicating and planning to achieve a group success. Maybe here Miss Adira as our third panel can explain about what are problems are likely to rise during the communication process.
Okay, thank you, Miss Aina. Okay, leader and follower are the main connection to see how the things is going to work, the job is being done. So both parties plays important role, especially in small group communications. However, there are a few issues that need to be faced in order to achieve group success. First one is failure to communicate. Communication between leader and follower is very important. Resistance to achieve group success can be happen if both sides are failure to communicate, which can impact the result of the group discussions because each member have a different view, different ideas, which can cause the conflict in group discussion. So it also can mislead any information or instructions, and the task cannot be completed. Okay, second point is teamwork challenges. Teamwork is very challenging. The biggest challenge to show cooperation between group members. It's not easy for everyone working as a team together. Sometimes members are not participate in the group discussion or contribute their ideas because the lack of commitments or they are not interested with it. Okay, the last point is conflict with group members. Okay, dissatisfaction among group members is the issue that the leaders must be faced in the group discussions. It may happen if group members do not reach a decisions that was not agreed upon at all. So sometimes members could not accept leader decisions. So they're not socialized with the group members or join the discussion or meeting, so it can cause disharmony environment in the group discussion. To achieve group success, the issue must be overcome. Thank you. That's all from me.
Thank you, Miss Aira, for your lovely explanations. So this is the culmination of our discussion. Everyone must be looking forward to know about what exactly the important roles of leaderships and followerships in order to achieve the group success. So let's invite our last panel, which is Mr. Haziq, to explain about these questions.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. Okay, thanks Ms. Aina for the questions. I will explain about the importance role effective leaderships where the leaderships put the diverse groups together and helps them identify their shared interests and common goals that are purposeful. Leader promote and encourage individuals to understand their full potential and harness their potential to fulfill shared goals. Where the leader must set and explain about the goals so that team member can fully understand their target goals and that need to achieve. The second point is a build to team morale, where leader need to ensure that the morale of the team stays strong and the staff are driven to perform well. But the third point is a good communication skills, where the skills are crucial attribute for the leaderships. When working in a team, it is necessary that we have a common objective to unite the member of the groups. Okay, next I will explain about the role effective followerships, where followership needs to know what they stand for and able to share their own thoughts in the company. So followerships have the ability to embrace the responsibility, creations, and to fulfill their organization interests. Where the follower also play the main role in the group or team to become success and achieve their target goals. But the second point is followers should have courage to take responsibility, where it feels of sense of personal responsibility and positions, where the follower assume that responsibility for his or her actions and it will affect the company. But the third point is the interactive role in the group. As a member of the team, followership are expect the complement and support of the role of the leaderships strongly encourage the engaged with their leadership to accomplish the goals, where such as build a collaborative and supportive relationships among the colleagues or the teams that can cooperate and work together to solve the problem. By this way, we can see that followership and the leadership have a strong relationship to solve and achieve their goal. Okay, I think that's all for me, Miss Aina. Alright, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Haziq, about the explanations. For conclusions, indeed, both parties need to play an important role in achieving a group success. So that's all our discussion on the topic about the roles of leaderships and followerships. Hopefully, the audience can gain some knowledge from these discussions. Last word from us. Thank you for watching and